Welcome to Mountain Lion News. I'm Kirsten Lester, and thank you for joining us. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for. As of March 18th, all masks are optional in all of Concord University's facilities. As long as Mercer County remains in the green or yellow, and the on-campus cases remain low in number, faculty and staff will not be required to wear face coverings. The lifting of mask restrictions reflects improvements of COVID-19 rates across the country and in the state. The pandemic continues, and other mitigation strategies for preventing the spread of infections should be continued, such as social distancing and washing hands regularly. Those who still prefer to continue wearing masks are welcome to do so. As the masks come off, let's take a look back at what restaurants had to go through last semester during the coronavirus.
COVID has added a lot of stress on the restaurant industry. Restaurant workers are facing many shortages with keeping food, supplies, and workers.
It's very frustrating because people have a lot of expectations for us.
Of course, we have to wear the masks.
You cannot be seen without your mask below your nose.
We also have to tell people they can't come inside if they don't have a mask, which, affects our relationships with customers.
Some people don't always agree with the policies that we have to follow through with, so that's very aggravating for our customers. It's aggravating for us to have to tell them, no, this is the way it has to be done.
And we also have lots of questions about vaccination from customers that we didn't have before.
COVID affects the workplace in so many different ways.
And as far as just working in the environment, it's a lot more difficult to cope with people who are aggravated for more than just their food being messed up. It's aggravated because they don't feel like this is clean enough, or they don't feel like we should have to clean this. They don't feel like they should wear a mask. And people are really not as understanding as we would hope they would be. We have experienced shortages for paper products, food shortages, things that are on our menu we're not allowed to offer anymore, and we'll probably never get to offer again. We've been short on staff. We can't find and keep people that want to work. But especially the shortages of our resources as far as produce and paper products, and even so far as meat, has really put a strain on our business and our employees.
As a result of this pandemic, it's making it very difficult for food workers to stay positive during this challenging time. They're facing many obstacles, but are trying their best to overcome them.
The Master of Arts in Health Promotion program at Concord University has been recognized among the best programs in the nation. Concord is ranked number 2 among the top 24 Masters in Health Education degree programs by the Higher Education Resource Guide, the only West Virginia college or university to make the list. Concord has been honored with the Best Online Program designation among the schools in this category. Concord is also being recognized by Intelligent.com as one of the top 27 online Masters in Health Education programs. CU landed in the number 2 position on this list and has claimed the Best Master of Sciences degree designation among the honorees. For more details about these honors, visit www.intelligent.com. Additional information about Concord University's Masters of Arts in Health Promotion degree may be found at concord.edu/healthpromotion. Concord's Panhellenic Council is preparing for Greek Week the week of April 18th through the 22nd. There will be a week full of exciting events, not only for Greeks, but everyone. Things are switching up this year with events such as volleyball in the Valley with faculty and staff versus Greeks, a toga party at University Point, which is $5 for admission, and then a cornhole tournament in the Valley with prizes for the top 3 teams. It will be a great week filled with prize-filled events. The council encourages everyone to get involved. For more information regarding Greek Week, contact Andrew Soljet at soljet@concord.edu. Let's toss it over to the Lion's Den with Ross Klein, where his special guest is Andrew Soljet, who is in charge of student affairs.
Hello and welcome to the Lion's Den, where we cover all things Concord. I'm Ross Klein, and today we have a special guest, Mr. Andrew Soljet, Director of Student Activities. Mr. Soljet, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. What are your responsibilities at Concord?
I think it's easier to say what are not my responsibilities here. No, I'm just kidding. We've got a lot of hats in our office. We certainly have a diverse resume. Primarily the Student Center. I'm the director of that building, and my assistant. We handle the majority of event logistics, reservations, physical issues within the building. Student activities would be another one that's pretty high up on the list. Special events, that would be events on campus such as weddings, funerals, the two big things, as well as additional outside parties that want to come in and do events on campus. Much of that would be facilitated through our office. Greek Affairs also falls under our wing. We deal with things such as faculty, staff housing, and off-campus rental properties that are occupied by offices off campus. And those are kind of the big checkpoints. There's a lot of subheadings there too, but those would be the big ones.
And what fun things can we expect on campus coming up?
We try to keep it fresh, but also draw upon the activities and events that we found success in the past as well, the ones that are student favorites. We aim for at least 1 to 2 activities every week on average, sometimes more. This week, for instance, we did a video game, ultimate video game night, which was big screen video game, surround sound, up on a big lighting truss. It was pretty cool. That was last night in the subway stage area. And then this week, of course, we've got a Captain Fantastic and 52nd Street. That's a Billy Joel and Elton John tribute act that's coming in. They're going to play in the ballroom this Thursday.
Oh, very nice. And Greek Week is coming up. And for our viewers that are less informed about Greek Week, what goes on?
Pre-COVID, I think a lot has changed in Greek life, but pre-COVID, Greek Week was sort of a mixture of athletic events and some less athletic events where each Greek organization would compete for the title of Greek Week champs, but also Greek god and goddess. There was an academic component to it, so we recognized physical prowess, but also academic prowess as well. Now, this year is the first time we've done it in many years. So, to what form that's going to take, it may be changing a little bit, but we're still going to try to do some of the activities that we've done in the past, such as lip sync, and still make it a fun week and a fun event and a great reason to be Greek.
Excellent. And any advice you could give to students, to help them get through college, this COVID era, anything that comes to mind?
I think we're all struggling to get through it, but if I had to push anybody in any direction, I would say you could be as happy or as miserable anywhere in the world as you want to be. And if you're having a great time at college or you're having a horrible time at college, that is an elective choice.
Indeed.
So get involved student organizations, get involved in campus activities, get involved in the many things we've got to do around this area. There's so many outdoor opportunities and activities just in our backyard that you can enjoy for free. So get out there, take advantage of that stuff. Life is short.
Well, Mr. Soljet, I want to thank you so much for joining us. It was truly an honor to share this stage with you.
Sure.
And that's all for this edition of the Lion's Den. I'm Ross Klein, and we'll send it back to the news desk.
Alumni Weekend at Concord University is set for April 23rd through the 24th, 2022, in honor of Concord's 150th year. The celebration is paying tribute to the university's tradition of service with a special day of service on Saturday, April 23rd. Opportunities to serve on campus and in Athens are available from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and include helping to fill CU graduate boxes, working on the Tri Sigma Lodge project, and assisting with the Athens Park project. Registration will begin at 8 a.m. at the Bonner House. Alumni who can't make it back to campus that day are being encouraged to participate in a service project in their local community. A popular event at Concord University that spotlights student research is being expanded for 2022 and given a new name. Undergraduate Research Day is now the CU Research Festival and will include not only research conducted by undergraduates, but graduate students as well. The format is moving from a one-day program to an event spanning 2 days. The CU Research Festival will be held on Thursday, April 21st and Friday, April 22nd in the ballroom of the Jean and Jerry Beasley Student Center on Concord University's Athens campus. The agenda on April 21st begins with the welcome, introductions, and student oral presentations. Dr. Astor's keynote presentation is also scheduled on April 21st. The CU Research Festival continues with poster sessions on April 22nd. Concord Esports will be sharing their expertise and with youth during 2 camps this summer. The camps, divided into 2 age groups, will be held at Concord University's esports facility located in the Ray Hall Technology Center on the Athens campus. The first camp is set for June 13th through the 15th and will be for participants ages 5, 7 to 15 years old. The second camp will be held from June 16th through the 18th for ages 16 to 18. Activities will be held from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily for both camps. HyperDeck is joining Concord Esports as a partner in hosting the summer camps. Cost to attend the camp is $150 per person and advance reservations are required. Online registration and payment is available. For additional information, visit the Concord Esports webpage. And now, a look back at everything going on in our very own department. Here's Ross Klein.
Concord is home to many stellar majors, minors, and everything in between. But one of the more underappreciated majors comes from right under you. Literally, under the library is home to the broadcasting department. Filled to the brim with top-of-the-line equipment ready for newscast training, radio hosting, and coming soon, a dedicated podcasting room. With legendary professor William Bailey, a 30-year vet of the newscast industry, students get hands-on experience and assistance when doing their projects.
Some of the biggest benefits, or probably the biggest benefit that I would think of, would be the diversity in broadcasting. If you're a broadcast major, there's a lot of different avenues that you could pursue outside of the TV station. The fundamentals of broadcasting are now carrying into the private sector, and you see that a lot of businesses and companies are actually running their own channels per se in social media, YouTube, things like that. So podcasting has become increasingly popular over the years, and many businesses and different corporations in the private sector actually have podcasts now. So we wanted to make sure that students actually are exposed to podcasting and what it takes to create a podcast. And it's just another tool in their arsenal.
Concord is now offering a complete multimedia degree that will cover all the subjects mentioned and more. This is Ross Klein, host of The Lion's Den, signing off.
That's all for today's edition of Mountain Lion News. I'm Kirsten Lester. Thank you for joining us.